What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. Here we see that the average 30-year fixed U.S. mortgage rate climbs to 7.22%, which is a new 20-year high. If you look at these, golly, we're in for a treat currently as it stands. Folks, this is a ticking time bomb, and I'm providing these news as I'm getting it. So, something to keep monitoring because it's a very, very serious issue. Okay, moving on. The UK CPI inflation rises from 9.9% to 10.1% in September. The Bank of England probably can't raise rates, can't sell down their balance sheet. There's no stopping this. And folks, when I said this was the beginning of inflation, it is, because right now they're trying to kill demand by raising interest rates. Has absolutely nothing to do with inflation. And if you pay attention to Greg Mannarino and watch what he's saying, you understand what's happening right now. And his MMRI, his indicators, signaling high risk. And so, folks, get ready, because right now the supply chain is being demolished. And they can raise the interest rates as much as they want. It's going to make the situation worse, because then you're going to have high unemployment. And so, the situation is very, very dire. We have here George Gammon. I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about the Swiss National Bank. And he said, he was describing what's going on, and he was aware of this because of Jeff Schneider. He says the Swiss National Bank weekly dollar action via the Fed swap line is up to 11 billion per 17 counterparties. We saw the same dollar swap utilization during the cerveza sickness and the great financial crisis. This is a huge canary in the coal mine. He says, I explained in the last whiteboard vid that he did. And right now, currently, I believe it's at $11 billion. Oh, I just read that. And I think the height of it was 22 during the GFC. I am sure it might get surpassed, but because this is an even bigger issue that we're currently facing, because they kicked the can down the road back in 08. So something to keep monitoring. And this is what it looks like in Paris. I mean, Europe is going through some serious issues. People, the anarchy, the chaos that you're seeing in the streets between civilians and the police state. It's crazy what is happening, folks. And as the cost of living keeps rising higher and higher and higher, this is going to become the norm. It's already become the norm ever since 2020, when you saw all those riots in the street in the US. And here is where we're getting to inverted yield territory again. We saw it happen over there in 2019, 2020, and we're a hair away, or if not, have already crossed. And here, Charlie says the last 8 recessions in the U.S. were all preceded by an inversion of the 10-year and 3-month Treasury yields. That inversion occurred today for the first time since 2020, with the 3-month Treasury bill ending the day with a yield 3 basis points higher than the 10-year Treasury bond. So, there you have it. Folks, this is going to be greater than just a recession, because everything that's the leverage that all these institutions have. So prepare yourselves. Here we see used car prices rolling over, which, it's coming down. But I've been following this guy, and he's specifically in the auto dealership industry. And he says that cars that are over $20,000 are coming down in price. But you're seeing either the same or just a slight tick down on cars below 20,000. So those are remaining kind of steady right now. But keep your eyes open. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.